Hi everyone, today I wanted to do a quick video on, I don't know how it's going to be quick or not, but I will try to compare the two foundations I recently bought. They are slightly different, and talk about comparison, how it goes with Dior Prestige or against Dior Prestige or Forever Skin Glow, which I also like. By Terry, I did video when I did review of bronzer. They sent me some samples, and I was just so impressed by the quality of it, and I completely finished those samples, the ones that suit my skin tone. But I wanted to go for a little bit more intense in hope that I'm gonna get some suntan this summer, and so I went for number 300 Cool. Still cool, because I think my skin tone is not warm, it's more cool skin tone, but number 300 versus my usual probably 200, which is sort of a bit lighter. Also talk about Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation, which I heard of. I haven't tried it before, but this time I tried just literally a little bit to try how it looks on the skin. It gives really good full coverage. I don't know if it's for summer, or probably not. It's for winter, autumn, or maybe just evening times. But I want to try them both and talk to you about it. Also, people ask to compare how it goes with Dior Prestige or against Dior Prestige, what I think. In terms of price, out of all of those, Charlotte Tilbury I think is the cheapest. I think it's £34, something like that. By Terry is more expensive because it's hyaluronic. It's got that acid in, and it's skincare. All of his stuff is skincare, even makeup, not skincare, always has skincare elements in it. That's why it's more expensive. This is £49. This is most expensive. Dior Prestige is I think it's around 80 something, 88. And Dior Forever Skin Glow, I can't remember how much it is. It's quite average for normal Dior sort of range. So let's just try. Let's go ahead and try by Terry first. I think I do one part of the face in by Terry, another one I do Charlotte Tilbury, and then we talk about it. So I just started applying this because I'm doing two videos at the same time. I'm doing one in Russian, one in English, so I have to sort of alter the speaking. And so it's quite liquidy. It's in a glass bottle. I quite like actually using hands with this. I was just saying that, you know, I feel that if I do it with a brush, I feel like I deprive myself from the pleasure of touching it, because it leaves a really nice sort of velvety finish, though it feels initially quite oily, but it doesn't leave any of this oily feeling. Just done too much probably here. It's not a bad coverage for the foundation, which feels so light. I really like it. I actually prefer 300, I think, the 200 Cool. I would say for Cool, it still has a little bit of yellowness in that. It's still got that undertone, warmer undertone than probably any other Cool. But it leaves a really lovely finish in the, you know, on the skin. It doesn't feel oily at all. It's much better, certainly is much better than Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder, which is also good for dry skin. My skin isn't dry, so I'm kind of very careful with those. I use this in winter mainly. How it compares to, I think it's very difficult to say actually, how it compares to Dior Prestige. It feels slightly different. It feels like a balm. Oh, smell is gorgeous. If I was to think about spending £89 or £49, I would probably go for that. It does, I think, adequately good job. So I wonder if I do comparison to Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish, because they're similar in tone. So I just started applying this Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush Flawless. This is number 5, Cool. It's certainly much more, much fuller coverage. It does not compare to by Terry. So it's supposed to be 5 Cool. It's supposed to be 5 Cool. So I imagine what's warm is like. Warm is must be really yellow then. I'm not sure if it's the right one, but because it's a full coverage, I'm actually going to put it away until winter. My conclusion is that I will keep that, but I can see, I think you can see too, this one looks like it's nothing there at all. This one looks like there is. So it's a full coverage. I'm not convinced about the color, that it is cool. It's number 5. It might be number 5 because it's certainly there is more color, but it's not cool as far as I'm concerned. It's either warm or neutral, but there we go. It won't be on my favorite list for this year, that's for sure. So I have taken this off with micellar water, and I put some cream on. I'm just going to sort of wait. When I went in the bathroom, I looked at myself. I can see I've got foundation on, so this is something is never a good sign. This is Strange color, which is your they have, it's neutral. The conclusion is, I think it's the best foundation I certainly ever had. I didn't have others. The others might be better. I never had Armani, Anastasia Beverly Hills, but from those that I had, and you know my love for Dior, it's a very good. This is a very good foundation. I mean, don't get me wrong. It sits well. But I still feel the difference. I feel the difference. This one feels like nothing. Now it's been some time now I applied it, right? I feel this is like thin velvet. This, I feel I've got something on. So it's quite a discovery for me, I must admit. It really is. So I'm going to take this side off now. Don't want to take it off. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna try Forever Skin Glow and see how it sits. I am now trying. I removed everything here, and I'm keeping by Terry foundation on this side, on the right side, and I'm just going to do a Forever Skin Glow test next to it, see how it looks, how it feels. The thing with this foundation, I think the color is right. This is number 20R, so for whatever reason they don't do a rose. They don't do cool, they do rose. Rose, neutral, I think, and warm. Maybe in this prestige range. I don't know why they don't do number 2 in rose. That is, I think that's a miss. They should have done it. So anyway, I have tried Forever Skin Glow before. I think it's a matter of color actually here as well, so I don't feel now irritated by. It's much lighter in terms of coverage. It's got more glow than Dior Prestige. So today is like a discovery day for me. Do you know what? I like this more than I like Prestige. Interesting. I like this more than I liked Prestige. And I don't think it's just the color. I think it's how it sits. It feels more moisturizing, and it feels more sort of glowy, maybe.